All right, man. I got tagged, man. I got by my buddy, Hockey Man Hero 2, and he's equivalent to Unsung Hero 2. He tagged me, man, buddy. Wow, man. Okay, I guess I got to do this thing. I guess this is like YouTube custom or something, huh? I got to do this. Okay, so let me get this. Okay, there, straight now. There are four. I have to name four resolutions. I guess because it's New Year, and then I got to name six people to whom I am going to pass on this onerous responsibility. Okay, this is this is funny because I finally made a resolution. My resolution was that I would make no resolutions, you know. So now I got to make four resolutions. You like totally undid my resolution, Robert. Okay, so I'm going to make these resolutions. Number one, I got to get a new hat, man. I got to get a new hat. Somebody put a comment on one of my videos the other day that said 1988 called and they want their hat back. Okay, so I got to get a new hat. So I will get a new hat. I resolve to get a new hat. Number two, I got to get less pulled into the negativity on YouTube. I have to rise above the negativity and kind of stay on the positive side, float above the negativity on the waves of positivity. I got to do that. So that's what I'm going to do. I got to stop saying things like you know, when I make videos. But I think it's kind of interesting because I think we're kind of hitting a musical note, and that musical note kind of calls up and evokes either new ideas or brings us back to the train of thought that we lost. So we're actually using music as an invocation. Weird, huh? Music does strange things. Maybe that's why poetry works, huh? And then I've got to resolve to complete reading the Quran, and also I'm studying the Arabic alphabet. I want to do those because I owe, for many months now, I've owed a video to Nunu in Saudi Arabia about the finiteness of our knowledge, looking at the Quran and looking at a piece of philosophy that my grandfather used to quote. And I want to compare it also to Plato, but I've got to just take the discipline to do that, you know, because time is just evaporating like crazy. Yeah. So those are my four resolutions. Now, six people. I got to modify the rules because I just can't pass on to people some obligation to do this thing. So all these people are free as far as I'm concerned, despite YouTube custom, informal custom. They're free not to do this, you know. But I picked six people with different minds, very different minds that I thought would be interesting. So the first one, JRider4, my buddy. I apologize to all of you for doing this, okay? But my buddy JRider4, man of controversy, man of clear-minded thinking, individualism, existentialism. You're tagged, man. Along similar but very different lines, Edgrot Eric, master of the U.S. Constitution and steadfast protector and defender of the American Constitution. Man, what are your resolutions? That would be very interesting to know. Next, Brain Audi. She's a genius. Brain Audi is a genius and versed in ancient languages and original in thought. Gotta include Brain Audi to enrich things. Next, Logic Solver. His name says it all. Logic Solver. There's an approach there. I sense an approach. Ferrecci in Germany. Ferrecci, you just have some interesting style and sort of format to your cases, and you did this great series on the atheist Christian debates, which I think is just great and very entertaining. So Ferrecci, man, let me know your resolutions for the new year. And last but not least, my friend Nunu in Saudi Arabia. Nunu, I don't know if you make resolutions, New Year's resolutions in Saudi Arabia, but if you do, it would be interesting to hear what your New Year's resolutions are. So there, Robert, I have fulfilled my obligation under YouTube Informal Custom to tag innocent people and lay onerous burdens upon them. But you know, I thought my first thought, of course, was how could I escape this? You know, I thought, you know, maybe I could name the same 6 people that you named, but then my name is in there, so I would have been having to tag myself on and on and on into infinity. So that was not a good solution. So I thought maybe I'll just name 5 of the people and only tag 1. But if I'm going to tag, you know, leaving myself out to avoid that infinite regress, that infinite loop. But then as soon as I name 1, I mean, I got to name more people, right? So thanks, Robert, for destroying my initial resolution, and now I have 4 more that I hope are not destroyed. You know, don't tag me and ask me to undo my resolutions, okay? That's the story. All right, everybody, let's see how it goes. As I say, please, no one feel under any obligation. But it would be interesting. Robert, I will attach this response video to the video in which you did tag me along with 5 other innocent victims. Take care. Bye.